Hello, hello, everybody. I am Tam Bam.
And I am Tam.
And how's everybody doing on this Friday? How are
We're
you
good.
doing?
I'm just saying, like, what, you're flat, just like your hair's flat today, or what's going on today? You're not your normal. Hey,
Yeah, this all y'all getting to that.
oh, that's it. I just have to check and make sure.
That's all I have for y'all
Hey,
today.
I know. Every day, people have different energy every day. It's cool. It's not a big deal. Normally you come with 4,000 degrees of energy, but it's okay. We'll have to make up for it then, right? So, how was your day today?
My day was good. Good. I can't complain. Traffic, oh my God, to these schools.
Yeah, that's never gonna stop.
I cannot even not going down to get the kids. I mean, that traffic is terrible.
It doesn't even make sense. Like even though how they even have it organized doesn't even make sense. You'd be looking at like, how the fuck? Who made this shit up? Really? And Jeanette, hello.
It's cooling off though, Anjanette. It is cooling off, but
No,
it is
next
hot.
week's going back to 100 and something.
Oh
And then
my
it starts
goodness.
cooling off again. It's like, you know how it does that? It does that
Uh,
cooling down, tease you, and then it's gonna go super hot, and you'd be like, oh man, summer's still here, and then it goes back down, until we finally officially hit that.
Yes, it is
Yes.
Labor Day
Labor Day
weekend.
weekend.
We already got a 3-day weekend. Y'all kids ain't even been
Yes.
in the school for 2 weeks and they
Right,
already
they're
out for
already
3
out.
days.
Like, how is that? Like, there needs to be a special program for holidays where we could still send them there. That'd be cool.
Do anybody got any plans? Anybody be barbecuing? What you guys doing for this Labor Day? Let us know. Let us know. Drop it down below. Let us know what you guys doing. So we might have to pull up.
I know. Let us know because we will pull up. We will. We
What it's
will.
looking like this weekend. It's a
Yeah,
3-day
because
weekend.
I mean, most people be barbecuing, they be outside. Most people, so I don't know. Someone has to be doing something to where we can come and liven up the party.
And then it
Sleeping.
says sleeping.
Sleeping. Wow. Next.
Right. Okay.
Ooh.
A Sleeping Beauty.
Right. Right. That's crazy.
We see you, Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping. That's crazy.
Right. I'm mad at you.
Hey, we need to go camping. That's what we need to do.
I'm all for getting having adults having them nap times. It's like you don't know how much you miss them until you can't do them anymore.
Ask her how much nap time she gets. I bet it's over 8 hours. And Jeanette, how many hours do you sleep? Don't lie either. You know what I'm talking
She
about?
rarely be sleep.
Right, but she every time sleeping.
That's what she hoping
4
to do.
hours?
Yeah, if that, she always be up.
4 hours and 2 hours up, then 4 hours sleep, then 2 hours up. Is that how it goes?
And I know the kids said that's too much sleep.
Probably.
They said 4 hours. Oh no, mom's sleeping too much.
Wait. She didn't make me my sandwich. She needs to get up. You know how that
The
goes.
thing is with kids,
Mama
they find
duties.
something for you every time you go to relax. It's like they know that you're like mama's relaxing.
Right when you go to relax. That's what it is. Every single time. It doesn't matter.
It's like it's something like it alerts them. Like mom is relaxing. We have to go shake her relaxation up.
Mhm. I have an 18-year-old. She still does it. You be laying there. I'll be laying there about to pass out. Like good, like right in that you're floating on a cloud type feeling, and then she barges in the door. Oh, can you? I'm like, oh my gosh, but that's parenting, I guess. We have to absorb all that. We gotta take it in, and I guess it's crazy, but they do it all the time. We
Gotta love them.
We love them, but we hate them at the same time. It's okay.
And spouses do it too.
Right, all the time. I do it to my wife all the time. Right when I know she's the most comfortable, I ask her for a drink. I'll be like, "You thirsty?" She'll be like, "No, I'm not going to get you nothing because I've already got her so many times." It's kind of messed up, but it's still funny at the same time.
So today, we didn't forget about you, fathers. We did not forget about fathers.
Wow, that's amazing.
So we're going to talk about fathers today. We did mothers on Tuesday. So now we're going to talk about fathers, how important fathers are to children lives as well. I mean, nothing beats a mother's love. You hear all the songs about them. I think I heard one father song that Luther Vandross, he sung one time. He wants to dance with his father. But we're going to give our shout outs to our fathers. Fathers stand up. Good fathers stand up.
All that shade.
No shade. No
That was a
shade.
lot
No
of
tea.
shade. That was shade before we even started.
Fathers stand up. Fathers are so important in kids' life as well too.
They are. I know.
You're a father. Tell us.
Right.
Tell us about it.
It's nerve wracking. It's nerve wracking. You got a daughter, you know. It's the thing is, you just want your kid to be the best they could be, you know, and sometimes you live through your times instead of their times. So it's kind of hard to be like, oh, you know, I'd be like, oh, you know, but I want her to grow up and be the person she wants to be. At the same time, I'm like still a dad, and I'm still like, oh, watch out for this, watch out for that, because you know these kids nowadays they're street smarts, and their heads not on a swivel. You know, they're really not paying no attention because they think nothing could possibly happen to them.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing can possibly. And me being the old school motherfucker, I'm thinking, oh man, watch out for this. What, you know? I'm my eyes are open. I'm looking at everything. You know, like, but they. So that's the conflict I go through. You know, but besides that, I mean, for the most part, you know, just normal kid shit. You know, but like she's great. You know, you just want to provide. So hopefully she don't have to depend on a guy to uh to live her life. You know what I'm saying? I want her to be a independent woman. And if some guy happens to catch her eye and he has the same qualities that she's looking at, like brings the same thing to the table, then cool. You know, I just don't want her to have to, you know, settle for, you know, lower than what she
Right.
deserves.
Makes sense.
Say
Makes
that the
sense.
nice way. I'll say that the nice way.
Right. Because Anjanette, we know you a daddy's girl. We know you a daddy's girl. So drop that daddy down below because we know you're a daddy's girl. It's like you know, yeah, look,
Yeah,
yes.
right.
Dads are so important. You know, I just want to give shout out to my stepdad. I cannot ask for a better one. He's the type of person that just called just to say hi, just to check on you, ready to get the shotgun if need be. If you need the shotgun, he's sitting in the back. Dad is sitting in the back, ready to lock and load it. He ready to put anybody out that needs to be put out.
Right.
And that's good for a girl. She want that. Like, oh, let me call my daddy. Oh, hold on. Let me call my daddy. Oh, he'll be up here. So it's so important. And just for it's a lot of things that, you know, although we step in that role as women to do when we have no other choice to do, but it's a lot of things that we can't teach our children. You know, we can't teach, they need that only from a, you know, I always say that for a daughter, her dad is her first love. Because after that, he's gonna shape her into the to see what guys that she wants.
Right.
So if she bad and bougie and she expensive, baby,
Get
he
ready.
got to come with me.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because daddy got me everything. So if you don't do it, oh, let me call my dad. Oh, no, I got it. I got it.
Right.
And for a guy and for a little boy growing up seeing his dad, he wants to be more like his dad. He wants to do what his dad do, walk like his dad, talk like his dad, want to do, you know, sometimes you find him trying to control you like they dad. Like, hold up.
But even, you know,
I pushed you out. You ain't come in.
but
What we talk about?
even if you look at it like on no weird stuff, but even like, you know, when the kids start growing up, they're trying to look for the same as their dad. You know, they're trying to find someone that does the same. What where, and then the thing is when you don't find it, or you know, it's disappointing. You know, because it's like it's sad, right? Because there's I feel my opinion is I feel like there's not as many good guys as there should be. You know what I'm saying? Because I hear all this stuff about deadbeat dads, you know, and it breaks my heart. You know what I'm saying? Just like I'm a mama's boy, and don't get me wrong, I know women do the same thing, but it's like you always hear about the men for some weird reason, you know. So, but it's like it's we need guys need to step up. Guys need to step up and start. You know, it's little simple things like
Stand up, right?
think about this. Some people can't even have kids, but yeah, they'll go have water balloon fights. They'll go do all this. They do more than their parents do. It's crazy. You know, you have kids. You're that's a blessing, right? So why would you not try as a father, right? And I get it. Some things you have obstacles. Everyone has obstacles. Fathers, mothers, everybody has obstacles. But as a father, to me, there's no obstacle in that. You figure everything out. You run it over every obstacle that's in your way. If there is an obstacle, you make
You
sure it
tearing it
gets out the
down,
way
tearing it
to make sure
down.
that it happens for them. You know, that's my opinion. You know, I'm not everybody, but that's just me.
But we love our fathers that's out there doing what they're supposed to do,
Right.
doing what doing what you're supposed to do. And I always say you don't get kudos for doing what you're supposed to do. So stand up, fathers. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. We need more stand up dads. There's some dads out there that's single parents. Stand up.
Right.
We appreciate you guys. Let's show we can't all mothers can't all do it by ourselves.
Nope.
And that's why it takes two to make them.
Right.
It takes two to make them, and it takes two to raise them.
And there's mothers that are fathers, but there's fathers that are mothers. You know, there's more mothers that are fathers, I feel, but there's still also fathers that are mothers that really do a really good job out there, and we just need to take our hats off to them because they do a real good job. You know, I mean, there's some
Right.
people that have multiple children, still be braiding their hair, getting them up ready for school, doing everything they need to do as a father. Like, so we need to give that credit to those guys.
We know your father amazing, and Janae, you's the daddy's girl. We already know your father amazing. You a daddy girl. Okay. So it's something about being a daddy's girl that you let your like, oh, you can't do it. Okay, I'll call my dad. No, I got it. Oh, okay. So you got it. Okay, I'm just checking.
Just want to make sure.
Yeah, just want to make sure you got it. You ain't trying to threaten him with your dad, but you just letting them know.
I can make a quick call. That's all I'm saying.
You just letting them know, oh, daddy, and it's the same thing with men and their mom. Like, oh, you can't cook it. Oh, let me see if mom will cook it. Like, oh, okay. But the difference is what else? Like, oh, please ask her to cook it. Right. Thank you. Tell her I said thank you.
Hey, so question, what's more offensive, right? Like someone like a guy asking someone else to do something or a girl asking, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to explain. So if a girl say like you ask someone else to cook something for you, you know, say like we're dating and I ask another girl to cook something for me because she cooks better than you, right? That's offensive, right?
Hell yeah.
But like but for a woman, if you ask another guy to build something for him because they built better than your man, that's offensive too. What's worse? What do you think is worse? You get what I'm saying? Or is it the same level?
I think it's the same level. I just think that
because you know what I'm saying? Like you think about it, you're like, man, like I would be pissed.
Men react
I'll be
right.
Pissed.
The thing is about this, y'all, men react right away. Women put it up in our arsenal. That's what we do.
And then you hold on to it forever.
Exactly. Right. So when you come and ask us to do something that you know we can do, oh no, go ahead and ask Sarah to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and see if Keisha is busy.
That's definitely
we and y'all just react right there, but we just go on and put it up in our arsenal. We do because there's something I can cook good at. And you might be like, babe, can you make those enchiladas that you tear down? Oh, I cannot. Sarah can.
Let me tell you something. I'll be pissed. I'll be 100.
And
that's what it is. I'll just be 100. Like you called some other motherfucker to come over here. I got you. I got you on that one. Now I'll be pissed. I'm just telling the truth. That's it.
I mean, but if I can't cook,
but if I can't do it, if I like legitly, if I couldn't do it, I wouldn't be pissed because I would just there'd be no.
Because you're gonna call somebody to come build it.
But if I can do it,
it's a man to come in and build it, and you gotta pay. So why can I get Joe from across the street to come build it for free? I get you know like that. Like if you're not a cooker, if you can't cook, if you have a girl or a wife who can't cook, and you telling Sarah about cooking, and she decides to cook for you, okay, thank you. But then it's the difference if you go and spend $30 up here at Wingstop.
Okay, so what if your wife says, "Oh man, I can cook," and she really can't cook?
That's why you had them hard conversations.
Like, you're like, man, you really can't cook.
Like you can't because then we can. I think a lot of times people tiptoe.
I know, but
this ain't even our topic. But I think a lot of times in relationship, people tiptoe around the relationship, and they might think they can cook because you done been lying to them for 10 years. Oh, babe, you can cook. Babe, you can cook. And then she out here taking her food at the family barbecue, and nobody wants it. But you up in there lying.
You're like, why is your food the only shit left?
Right. And she talking about I'm gonna take it home. Girl,
no,
leave
you're not.
it.
Please,
no, girl, leave it. No.
Donate that shit.
Yeah, go ahead and leave it. But I think in relationships, in any type of relationship, it is very imperative that you have those hard conversations. And I feel like telling them about how they cook is a hard conversation. Talking about sex is a hard conversation, and finances is a hard conversation. But those are conversations that need to be had in a relationship. It's not magically gonna correct itself. It's like you might be doing something sexually that I don't like, but I ain't never told you. So you think you down 3,000, and I'm about to do that thing you like. No, I don't like it.
Oh, scoot the cheek this way.
Yeah, I don't like it. You gotta tell them. So if you want results, you have to communicate. And I think that's an important role. You have to communicate with your spouse. Any relationship, your friendship, you might have a friend that's always getting in the car and popping off like, girl, you might not like it. she might be telling you to come on the shootout. Like, girl, come over here. I'm about to go flatten this nigga tire. Woo, woo, woo. And you down the ride, but you hate it. But she always calling you because she like, oh, this is my ride or die. Like, girl, I don't want to be flattening nobody's tires. I am not her.
You sure?
No. I mean, no, I am her.
Sure
No, I am her. Now, call me. That's the
right.
But I'm saying, you got to know what friend to call for that situation. So I think it's very important that you communicate with your spouse, telling them what you like and what you don't like. That's why you have those conversations. That's why a lot of people are in relationships and they feel like they can't talk because you're scared to tell him what you don't like. Are you scared to tell her, baby, your cooking ain't right? Spend some time in the kitchen with my mama.
You're like, that's just real salty.
It just, and you don't say it in a wrong way. You don't be like, oh, girl, your cooking is terrible. You just let her know, like, babe, cooking ain't your forte. Let's take a cooking class. Always follow up with a solution. That's what I'm saying. If you follow up with a solution, if you feel like she's not a good cook, babe, let's go to some cooking classes together.
What do you do if you tell her it don't taste good, but she tells you it does?
No, it don't.
I know, but I'm saying. So then now what do you do? What's the next step after that?
Let's go to this cooking class. That's what we're going to go.
Let's go to cooking class. Okay.
Yeah. Because, of course, everybody thinks their own food tastes good. But, like, babe, let's go to the cooking class. Let's go see. Because she might think her food is good because you've been lying to her for about 20 years. Now you coming on the 21st year because you're tired of eating it and throwing it away and eating when you go down to Joe's house.
See, that's why I don't even lie about it.
Yeah, you got to be upfront, but you got to be respectful. I don't like it. I just don't like it. It has to be a respectful conversation. I feel like when you're in a relationship, marriage, partnership, it has to be respectful. You have to sit down and I always tell people, talk to me, not talking at me. Because when you talking at me, baby, I'm ready to rumble. Yeah, let's get it popping. And but I think a lot of people don't like talking about that kind of stuff. There's some subject in relationships that you just don't want to cover. You don't want to cover finances. You don't want to cover sexual things. And sometimes you don't want to cover food.
My thing is, it better just to cover it so that you don't have to deal with it all the time. Think about it.
Period.
Like if my wife made everything super salty, if I don't say nothing, guess what I'm getting every damn time? Super salty food. I don't want to eat that shit.
And every time you're throwing the salt away, she's finding it.
Right. It's like no matter what, she got the power salter over here. She's grinding her own salt, dumping it. You know what I'm saying? Why would you want to do that? And it's not a bash on her if that's what she was doing, but it's just like, man, like I don't know if your palate's a little different than mine, but this shit is, you know what I'm saying? Like.
I think it's just all about communication. Any relationship is about communication. And sometimes you got to tell them, like, go in the kitchen with my mom. Okay? My man didn't know how to change a tire. Going out there with my dad. So he can teach. Because let him teach you a thing or two. And I think that's very important. Just your elders. And a lot of men might be like, oh, I can do it. And that's when you, as his rock, supposed to say, and you can't.
You know what? Like,
you've been out there trying to change that flat tire for 4 hours. When are we gonna get to?
Like going back to our topic, right? About men, right? About dads, fathers, and all that. Like my thing is, I honestly want to learn how to cook better. You know what I'm saying? I probably could cook better than what I say I could cook because I just don't try. Honestly, but you know what I'm saying? Like it is a science, and I respect. When I just watch the cooking channel with my wife, it's like it's crazy because it's like how do they know that?
Up in there.
And I know a lot of stuff is scripted and all that stuff, but the thing is, I know some of these people can still do that stuff. You say, hey, I need you to take these 2 ingredients and make 2 dishes out of it. I'm just like, it is so amazing to me because I can't
practice.
do it.
Everything practice.
But it's still amazing. It's just like if I could build a house and you're looking at me like, how does he build that? But to me, it's like nothing. But to a female. Or a male that's a good cook, it's easy. But to me, I'm like, man, that's crazy.
But
go ahead.
No, go.
No, I'm done. No, go. Cut me off. Go ahead.
Because I so didn't mean to cut him off. I so did not mean to cut him off, TT. But it is still Virgo season. We want to give a shout out to his sister-in-law. Happy birthday, Helen.
Yes.
Yes, Virgo, stand up.
And who else? What does that go to? What's Virgo go to? What date?
I don't know what date. It goes all the way to September. We're not worried about the sign before, and we're not signed up.
My sister's the 20th.
She's not. She's a Libra. Okay. But we would get to that. But we appreciate this is but we appreciate you guys for tuning in. We love you guys. We love the support. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know my favorite saying, tell a friend to tell a friend and tell that friend and tell that friend to like, share, and subscribe. It's for free. So tell your friends
And my thing is,
and they can
Anjanette,
tell their friends.
Anjanette, I don't see no friends because Tammy told you to add a friend and add a friend, add a friend. Have you added a friend yet? Questions. Waiting for the answer. Okay. No.
But we appreciate all you guys' love and support. You guys know we are always here Tuesdays and Fridays, 5 o'clock, 5-ish.
See?
We here always Tuesdays and Fridays. If we have any special days that we will appear, we will let you guys know. But as of now, we'll see you guys on Tuesday. You guys enjoy your Labor Day. Is that Labor Day? Enjoy your Labor Day. Kids got a 3-day weekend.
So right after weekend, we'll be here to
We'll
talk
be
about
here.
how you got fucked up and all the crazy
And turn
stories that
up.
happened.
Turn
Let's-
up and
let's see
don't
what's
get
up.
turned out.
Laters.